Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said the international recognition of Bangabandhu's historic March 7 speech proves that history cannot be obliterated, although the anti-liberation forces tried it. The Premier said this while addressing a program marking the historic March 7 speech of Bangabandhu before his proclamation of independence on 26 March 1971. She said the historic speech is significant not only for the people of Bangladesh, rather, this has been one of the greatest speeches of the world leaders who had encouraged their peoples for independence. She said the most regrettable matter is that Pakistanis could not kill the father of the nation, but he was killed by some of his own countrymen.
7 মার্চের ভাষণ নিষিদ্ধ, জয় বাংলার স্লোগান নিষিদ্ধ। ইতিহাস মুছে ফেলা যায় না, সত্যকে কখনো মিথ্যা দিয়ে ঢেকে রাখা যায় না। আজকে দিয়ে সেটাই প্রমাণ পেয়েছে। সেই 7 মার্চের ভাষণ আজকে আন্তর্জাতিক প্রামাণ্য দলিলে স্থান পেয়েছে। জয় বাংলা স্লোগান আজকে আমাদের জাতীয় স্লোগান।
BNP Standing Committee member Goha Chandra Roy has alleged that corrupt people and money launderers are the accomplices of the ruling regime. Addressing a discussion in the capital today, he also said the Awami League government is submissive to the neighboring country.
আমি যদি গণতন্ত্রের বিশ্বের থেকে আমি ভারতকে বাদ দিতে পারি না, কারণ তাদেরও 72 বছর যাবৎ গণতন্ত্রের একটা পদযাত্রা আছে। তার নিজের দেশের গণতন্ত্র থাকলেও অন্যের দেশের গণতন্ত্র থাকুক, সেটা তিনি পছন্দ করেন না। ভারতের আশেপাশে দেশগুলি নিয়ে এই গণতন্ত্রের ছিনিমিনি খেলা হয়েছে। এই গণতন্ত্রের ছিনিমিনি খেলতে গিয়ে কোনো দেশকে অর্থনৈতিকভাবে পঙ্গু করে দিয়েছে।
State Minister for Commerce Ahsanul Islam Titu said the sugar price for the TCB card holders would be sold at the same price as previous year as there is sufficient reserve of sugar available. The State Minister said this while addressing the opening ceremony of TCB product sale program among low-income families in Dhaka today. He informed that the list of TCB card holders is currently being updated through local public representatives across the country. This measure aims to avoid long queues for product purchases. Meanwhile, the TCB has decided not to hike the price of sugar ahead of Ramadan after facing criticism just a day after setting the new price at Taka 100 per kg. The price of sugar sold by TCB will remain at Taka 70 instead of Taka 100.
কমার কোনো কিছুই দেখি না, তাই আমাদের একটাই চাওয়া যে যেন সুষ্ঠু সঠিকভাবে তদারক করে।
কোনো আনন্দ উৎসব হলে এমনি দাম বাড়ে যায়, রোজার জন্য দাম একটু বাড়তি আর কি।
ভাই আমরা তো গরিব গরিব পানি বুঝুন না, আমরা দিন খাই, আমরা তো এরকম ভাবে অ্যাবিলিটি নাই যে আমরা প্রতিদিন ক্রয় করে খাবো।
Wildlife Olympiads are organized across the country to sensitize students about the need to conserve wildlife and their habitats beyond textbooks. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Minister Sabir Hossain Chaudhary said this while speaking at a press conference at his ministry on the occasion of the inauguration of the Wildlife Olympiad, organized for the first time with secondary and higher secondary students across the country to encourage the protection of wildlife and various ecosystems and conservation of wildlife today. Majority of the mayor and councilor aspirants in Kumilla and Mymensingh city by polls are businessmen, a citizens forum said. In Mymensingh city, 60% of the mayoral aspirants are business people, while it is 75% in Kumilla city. Of the 222 candidates in Mymensingh, 63% are business persons. Out of the 5 mayoral candidates in Mymensingh, Ekramul Haq, Ehtashamul Haq and Shahidul Islam are businessmen, and Rejaul Haq and Sadiqul Haq Khan are lawyers. Nearly 80% of the ward councillor candidates and about 29% of the reserved seat councillor candidates are business people. Of the 4 mayoral candidates in Kumilla city's mayoral by-election, Monirul Haq, Nurul Rahman, Mahmud Tanim and Tahsin Bahar's profession is business. The Election Commission will hold the polls for the Mymensingh and the Kumilla city mayoral by-polls on Saturday. Bangladesh has revised the prices of fuel oil in line with the global market, giving people some respite ahead of Ramadan. Octane's price has been brought down to Taka 126 litre after Taka 4 cut, while petrol's price has been reduced Taka 3 to Taka 122. Meanwhile, diesel and kerosene prices have been slashed by Taka 0.79 per litre. They will now cost Taka 108.25. The new prices will come into effect on Thursday midnight.